Do you guys have a longboard at all?
No.
Ew.
I felt like I asked a porn star if he sucked his own dick.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
Have you ever seen the movie DC Cab?
Of course.
Dude,
of course.
The most legendary fucking movie. What a cast. Mr. T.
Yeah,
Before
Mr.
Mr. T was Mr. T. Like
Really?
this is early Mr. T. Obviously, your dad, Bill Maher, Charlie Barnett. Do you know who Charlie Barnett is?
I don't know the name. I mean, I don't know the face to the name.
I'll call Dave Chappelle right now, and Dave Chappelle will tell you everything you need to know about. Charlie Barnett was the consummate street guy. I bet your dad probably knew him well. He was a street guy. He would go up and do stand-up at Washington Square Park on an apple box and pass around a hat and make money. Heroin addict. I think he died from AIDS. By the way, someone fact-check that. But he was in that movie. He was the black guy with the curls. Charlie Barnett.
Okay.
Yeah. What a fucking epic.
Yeah, that was a great time. Pops came up in that time. That era was a really special era.
All of us comics know you, but we know you because of your dad.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild as big as you are that all of us look at you almost like a little brother and we go, fucking love that guy. His dad's a legend. Like it's so bizarre.
What's interesting in skating, it's like the fact that your Paul Rodriguez Jr. comes in like secondary, right? Everybody knows you, and then they're like, wait, who's his dad? Yeah. Oh my God, that's his dad. I knew immediately, but we were in the same video decades ago. Decades ago,
really?
Right? Before we even knew each other, we were in the same video.
Yeah.
And got our start that way. But it's actually really interesting because in this triangle right here, we all have ties to comedy in a completely different way.
100%.
I'm dating a comedian. You're a comedian, son of a comedian.
Yeah.
And it's such an interesting, dynamic. Like the comedy world it's a trip.
Comedy, I think I'm obsessed with it. I think it's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I mean, I think we're all very lucky to be doing the things that we love for a living.
Right.
What is it like to go and skate a contest?
Depends how you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing about contests, and he'll attest to this. We did years of first and second place, right? Years of it. And being friends as it's happening, you're hyped for your friend. And then there are times where you can fall into first place or you can win second place. You skate as good as you can possibly skate. I nailed everything I set out to do. Paul was better that day, and he got it. Yeah. But I won second place, and I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, it just depends. If you do everything you set out to do and you get out skated, you're like, all right, I could live with that. Yeah. But if you choke, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I'm going home, going to the hotel. I want to go stick my head in the toilet and flush. Give myself a swirly. You feel horrible.
Well, contest rod is a thing, right? There's a bunch of different P rods. There's contest rod, there's street rod.
Street rod?
Dude, street
Wait,
rod.
give me all the rods.
Dude, there's a ton. There's tons. Street rod, sickest rod, right? Contest rod is he's super focused. He'll do the pleasantries, what's up, my man? Hell yeah, all right, good to see you. He's so focused on what he's doing. You're not getting the same dude, right? Don't try to kick it with him like it's a hangout. He's focused on the job, right? It's worked out for him, right?
Yeah.
It's worked out. But yeah, it's so funny because if you only know him in the contest, you're like, oh, I like that guy. If you go skate with him outside the contest, you'll love that guy.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's interesting.
I never knew that till now. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool. There is a Kobe Bryant mentality to that, which I don't know if I have. I wonder. I would have to talk to another comedian because there is a competitiveness to me that I'm grossed out by. It's like a weird feeling. I'd rather be the good guy that everyone kind of ignores. And then when I started doing well, I watched people attack me. I didn't realize how many people were really.
My God, yeah.
It's once you get to the top, all of a sudden, and I'm not saying I was at the top, but I had a moment where doing arena tours, pictures in front of big audiences where people started coming after me.
Yeah.
And that's when you go, okay.
Yeah.
So you want to Okay.
Well, here's the thing too. Like you're not being cocky. You're not being conceited. You're being factual.
Yeah.
Factual
Yeah.
is you got to this level. This level is up there. That's it.
It's the Jay-Z line. He says, Bentley coupes, not bragging, just simply the truth.
That's not a bad fucking cheers. We got a great episode. We're talking skateboarding. We're talking everything in between. We've got Paul Rodriguez Jr., Chris Cobra Cole. Did you get to pick the Cobra in it?
Yeah.
Did you?
I did. I picked it. It's a G.I. Joe thing.
Oh, no, I get it.
Okay,
No,
cool.
By the way, that's exactly where my brain went. You know, privately, I'm obsessed with skateboarding.
Totally.
I think I told you a little bit at that
Yeah,
party.
you told me,
like,
yeah.
I've got deep dives of everyone I want to talk about. I'm dying to know why everyone is obsessed with Danny Way. Like,
Oh, he's the man.
Danny Way is like everyone's guy.
If Danny were alive, whatever, 3,000 years ago, he would have been a Spartan soldier. You know,
Really?
that's the way I look
Right.
at him.
Right.
Like, Danny is just, he is a man's man.
When X Games happened, right, there was a clip, you may have seen it. Danny goes over the mega ramp, and he lands, and the quarter pipe at the end of the mega ramp is, what, 26 feet? 24, 26?
The mega ramp's the big
big.
fly one.
Yeah.
Big
yeah.
launch over, most watched X Games
Thing,
thing,
category,
right?
or whatever.
Category.
Yeah.
You launch over it, and then you have to make your trick on the quarter pipe. And the quarter pipe is bigger than any quarter pipe, right? It's absolutely
a building.
massive. It's a building,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
And I'm on X Games' live feed answering at the top of the roll-in. They wanted me at the top of the roll-in. I'm on a computer. I'm like doing something for the X Games live feed, just answering questions, whatever. And so I'm looking down. He rolls in right here, goes over the gap, launches up, bails out, comes down,
That's when he
hits
breaks his ankle.
That's when
Yeah,
he
he
hits his
flop,
he
yeah.
hits his leg on the deck of the thing. So he hits his foot and goes whoop and just flips over, just front flip, like foot front flip into the ramp, right? And when you're looking at it this way and he's just coming down, you're like, is it that's a dead person? He's dead,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Danny Way dies. He gets back in the elevator, takes his next run, and wins the contest.
What?
After just going like his foot off of the coping
Yeah, it was
from
crazy.
like Lord knows how high. Like if I hit my foot getting off the stool, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, got me good, you know?
Dude, how many concussions have you had?
I don't know. Because I didn't know what a knockout was for a really long time until I was
Just wood,
telling it.
thankfully.
I was
haven't
telling
had
a
any
story.
yet.
You've never had a concussion?
Not yet, thank God.
Dude, I've had like, first of all, I had COVID 7 times. So like,
How that 7?
yeah. Pete and I got COVID so much that we stopped. If one of us got COVID, my assistant, we would just not wear masks around each other. It was like, we're both getting it.
Like whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I had it
interesting.
twice, but yeah.
You had it twice?
7's like, yeah.
Do you miss COVID?
Do you miss it?
Like the lockdown,
At the
lockdown.
risk of being insensitive, I will say that 2020 was probably the best year of my life.
Yeah. It's tough because, there's people that it was rough for.
Yeah. Like,
However,
I don't mean to be disrespectful to that,
yes.
but
Good man.
personally, my own experience, oh my gosh, it was a dream.
Where were you during COVID? Were you?
I was home, but I had just got out of a relationship that I was in for 7 years, so I was single, had the house to myself, had my friends over. Every skate spot you could ever want to skate was completely open to skate. It was good quarantining because like we love skating like school campuses, college campuses, all that, it were empty. So we were skating everything we wanted to skate, no kickouts, no police, no nothing.
Oh, no. Oh, because in my head, I was like, why wouldn't you skate them anyway? It's cops.
Yeah, cops.
It's cop security.
But you could skate like a college campus 7 days a week. No school in session, nobody there. It was a ghost town.
And security
So
wasn't allowed to go
yeah,
to work.
Yeah.
So you were
you're
just
just
there.
skating 7 days a week, anywhere you wanted. It was great. It was
Yeah.
a blessing.
God, it was.
Also, once they kind of lifted the like you have to stay inside, then all those extra things like BMX bikes and skateboards and stuff started flying off the shelves because
Business was good.
A guy who works 9 to 5.
Oh, that's right. You guys have your own skateboards.
He got to rekindle his love
shut
for
the-
skateboarding, his or her love for skateboarding. They got to rekindle that thing because they were like, what do I do all day? And they grabbed a skateboard. And so skateboards were flying off the shelves. It was wild.
What's like a trick that you see a guy do, you go, oh, he really skateboards. Like he can, like kickflip?
Sure, it depends. Like, it could be any trick. It's just the way it's done.
It's also the push.
Yeah,
like
you
if we
can
see a
push,
kid
yeah,
push
for
down
sure.
the street,
You
you
can
go,
push,
oh, that dude skates.
And you're like, oh, he skates.
That dude
yeah.
skates for sure.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
You're telling me if you can see a guy push.
Yeah.
I wonder what my push looks like.
I mean,
What are you looking for? Are you looking for like a face down?
First, him and I are both victims of this, and we learned it later on. But like, if you're Mongo pushing, you already don't know what you're doing.
Mongo pushing.
We were
For
both
the record
victims of that
is,
too.
correct me if I'm wrong, back foot, and you're pushing with your front foot?
Yeah,
Correct.
your front foot, yeah.
You're pushing with your front foot.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope that there's a fucking 15-year-old version of me in a fucking time lapse that just saw me say that to 2 pro skateboarders.
I'm glad that you knew that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I watched Bucky's instructional video on how to kickflip.
sick.
Yeah. He was talking about
How'd it
Mongo
work?
pushing. It was crazy. It was 2000. It was 2000. I got back into skateboarding pretty heavy in 2000. And
Nice.
and we started skating. It's so funny because I didn't know you couldn't skate certain places because I wasn't like a skater. I was just like I was a grown up. I was like 27, 28. And so me and my buddy Croy went skateboarding in just wherever we wanted to.
Yeah.
And people would kick us out, and we couldn't understand why we were getting kicked out because we weren't doing tricks. We were just skateboarding. Dude, I got that same
Right.
night, I got my skateboard taken from me by a bartender because she was like, "You're too drunk to fucking skateboard home."
Saved
At the
your life.
snake
to
pit
skate
on
home.
Melrose.
Saved your life.
She was like, she goes, "Hey, did you skate here?" And I said, "Yeah, I did." She goes, "Can I see your skateboard?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah." I showed it to her, and she goes, "You're done."
Cold.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
like-
You can't even skate home. You,
What's her
you
name?
thought you were being responsible.
I thought I was being so responsible. I didn't know you get a DUI on a skateboard.
Get her on the phone.
Comics, I mean, you must know this. Like, what comics hung out at your house? Were there
Not at my house, because I didn't grow up in the house with my dad. I lived with my mom growing up. But comics that he was close with, I'm trying to think. I remember hanging out around Paul Mooney.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Paul Mooney.
That just fell flat to everyone. No one really knows Paul Mooney. You know Paul Mooney? Yeah. Paul Mooney was, I think I'm safe in saying this, the most racist black guy in the world. But unapologetically and hysterically.
Yeah.
He was fucking.
But the
he
crazy
was.
part,
and
I
then
was
Chappelle
always
put
too
him.
young. Like, they never struck me as funny. I'm like 7 years old, 8 years old. I didn't care. I was just around them, like, just because I was
Yeah.
like, it was my weekend with my dad, and like, I didn't know them. But see, the thing is, what I've noticed now, being around you guys, being around comedians more often, which is weird to me because I'm not around my dad that often, is like the comics of this generation seem to have more of a camaraderie. They were way more competitive,
It was
at least
very
from what
competitive
I
when your dad's
witnessed.
generation.
They were almost like at odds with each other a lot.
Oh,
a lot
well,
of
there was
times.
only a few, especially, I mean, your dad fell victim to hardcore racism.
Yeah.
In that time, they were like, yeah, we'll allow one Mexican comedian to be big, but not two. What country are we
And
living
then
in?
what happens is if there's another Mexican who comes in the stratosphere, then he's like protective of his territory.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
And your dad was the first. Like, he was legit. I mean, when you talk Latino, I guess Freddie Prinze.
that's my dad's hero.
Yeah, he was number one.
Yeah.
And have you ever met Freddie Prinze Jr.?
No,
How come?
I don't
That's
know.
a meeting of the minds.
Never met him.
Freddie
But, I
Prinze-
mean, I'm aware of him obviously because like Freddie Prinze was my dad's Eric Costin. You know what I mean? Like
nice.
Eric Costin to me was my hero. Freddie Prinze is my dad's
Really?
hero. Yeah, that was his number one inspiration.
Best Latino. Let's go just Mexican. I'll tell you the best. Baby, what's his name? What's the guy's name from Chips? Eric Estrada.
Oh, Eric Estrada. I saw him the other day at Laura Fish House.
He looks amazing.
Yeah.
He looks amazing.
Really?
Eric
He was
Estrada?
a guy that I knew growing up. Him and my dad were tight.
For real?
Yeah, they were tight. Yeah, because my dad didn't hang out with a lot of comedians, at least when I was around, but he was around like Eddie James Olmos, Eric Estrada, all the time.
You just called him Eddie James Olmos.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like you actually knew the guy.
No, I know him. Yeah, since I've been in existence.
For real, keep going. This is like the coolest thing for me.
Let me see here. Jimmy Smits. Yeah. Like that. Those were my dad. Like Eddie, Jimmy, my dad, Eric. They were always around hanging with each other since forever. They were always like tight.
That's so fucking. That's like an episode of The Love Boat for me, where I go, "Shut up! They're all in one room.
Yeah.
This is crazy."
Yeah.
I didn't even tell you what I'm making today, by the way, guys.
Wow.
Out of respect for your places in life, and you're from Philly, you're Mexican American. I am making a fusion meal. I love fusion, so we're doing dumplings. We're doing a Philly cheesesteak dumpling, a Mexican dumpling, and then a traditional dumpling.
And we actually get to eat the stuff.
And we can eat this stuff.
Yes.
I'm making it for you. Right now I'm boiling water. I'm going to throw noodles in here. We're going to do some wraps with rice paper. It's going to be fucking amazing. These are the Asian ones. These are pork, some ginger, a little soy sauce, and then we're going to do the Philly cheesesteak ones. I'm going to do dumplings. I'm going to do ravioli style. And then I hope the Latino Mexican version comes out okay. I don't know if it's going to. I only say that because it should have been done in LA already, and it hasn't been.
Oh.
So I'm wondering
There
why
might be
they
a
haven't.
reason.
No, like it had to have been done.
Well, it's like Sheck
I
or
was
backside flipping
looking
El
at
Toro.
that dude looked like little tortillas. So
Yeah, right. Yeah. How can you explain the Philadelphia skate scene to me
no,
at all?
I can't.
Because
I've been there, and I've been there maybe 2-3 times. Last time I was there was 2003, long time ago. Wow. I got to roll around at Love Park.
That's sick.
Love Park explain Love Park for everyone listening.
Love Park is an iconic skate spot because of its location. It was directly center city. It was directly across from City Hall, and it started in the early 90s, the very early 90s, being a hub for Philadelphia, New Jersey skateboarding, where it was a mecca where people would travel all around the world to go and see the Love Park. It was perfect for skating. Mm-hmm. I just so happened to be lucky enough to have been born and raised at a time when Love Park was a thing in my area, and I got to be a part of it. I got to experience that. I was driving with my mom through Philadelphia. I was sitting in the back seat. I looked over to the side, saw Love Park for the first time. Right, I was 11 years old. Then This is like the Bill Gates story. When it comes to skateboarding, Bill Gates just happened to live across the street from the only place that had computers in all of fucking wherever he grew up.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I guess I'll learn computers. But keep going. I'm sorry, keep going. You're 11 years old.
I was 11 years old, right? Driving. I saw Love Park, and I was like, whoa. That same year, I'm in 6th grade, I meet the first people that I skate with in 6th grade. I skated alone, completely alone, before that for 2 years, right? Nobody's around. And I meet these other kids. We find a jacket behind a school, like left over. It has exactly the amount of money to get us train tickets to Center City, right? In the pocket.
Up.
So we hop on the train, we're 11, go down.
11?
11
I
years
can't
old.
imagine letting my kid at 11
Oh, we weren't allowed.
do that. Yeah.
We weren't allowed.
Oh, okay.
We did it anyway. And
Philadelphia's a different place.
Yeah.
it was wild.
They throw
love
batteries at
over
Santa
there.
Claus.
The good they did do that. They did do that. They're mean. I love them. And
fucking love Philly, but man, it's a different fucking world.
We got off the train, we see Love, we skate it, and at 11 years old, right? Same year, I do my first handrail. It was all these things. Rage Against the Machine, they had just dropped their first album. It's killing it, right? It's just such a huge moment, and I get to grow up in that scene.
It's fucking crazy. Wow. I think skateboarding used to have music, and it feels like it doesn't have music like it used to.
I think that's just more business because now you got to pay a lot for rights.
Yeah.
That's
to
what it
use
is.
stuff, but we used to renegade it back in the day. And skateboarding also was a lot smaller back then where you can get away putting out music videos, and you weren't really on the radar of these artists because they were like super big and famous, and like we were in this like little niche kind of thing where people didn't know that we were doing anything.
Once money shows up, it fucks everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
used
weird
to have
thing.
We used to have our pick, but like you can't use a song that's bigger than you. There are certain songs that are just way too big, right? Because people will never ever forget where they heard that song first. If you skate to Metallica 1, you're an idiot. Because you'll never own
this
it.
might be the most prophetic thing I've ever heard on a podcast.
It's like
you
on
can't
American-
skate to a song bigger than you.
Because
I
everybody
can't
will
skate
remember.
the shit.
Just know, like,
So
you want to
that's-
own that song. When that song plays, you want people to think about your video part. That doesn't mean you have to go
fucking
too
wild.
far, too low, but you just can't go to like
You're like Beethoven's Fifth. I swear to God.
like a rock by Seeger. Like, don't do that.
God, that's wild. I never thought about that. I've used songs in
What,
promo
the Ford
videos.
song?
Bingo!
Rock
Like the
over
Ford
rock.
song.
The Ford song, yeah. Is it weird that I'm 51 and I'm still obsessed with skateboarding and surfing?
No, I probably would.
No, not that weird. Sounds sick. We did that dinner with Tony Hawk, and you kind of like fan out because you're like, dude, I'm sitting at a table with Tony Hawk, the Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
I'm alive, and Tony Hawk's alive.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, I
like,
can't.
that's wild.
I can't help it. And I can't, I mean,
Like,
like.
you shouldn't.
Like,
Don't.
I
Let it go, girl.
Yeah. Those look good. I'm hoping the steak cooks inside them, but not too much. I hope that it juices out a little bit. I'm really excited for those. I hope we have like a mayonnaise dip with them, and here we
Have
go.
you done this before?
Yeah, I've done. So Chinese New Year, I'm really big about Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is like my favorite holiday of the year. If you don't know, it happens like
Didn't
in
know that
January.
about you.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh.
Why? Explain.
I believe in luck. I believe in luck more than I do hard work. I think if you're not lucky, you're not going to get shit. Everyone busts their ass. You guys know skateboarders who worked so hard every day. Every day they were out there. And for whatever reason, they didn't show up the day that the fucking shoot was. They never got the thing. They never could do the thing. Luck plays such a part in life that I believe more in luck than I do hard work. And so Chinese New Year is all about luck. So on that day, you're supposed to wear all red. You're supposed to be loud as fuck, which is my personality.
Yeah,
You're
dangerous
supposed
in
to
LA,
get,
but
you're
go
supposed to
ahead.
get drunk, and you're supposed to gamble. And so I'm so into Chinese New Year's that every year I get a brand new outfit, top to bottom. So I get whatever the year it is, I get those in $1 bills, fresh $1 bills.
Wow.
And then I give them away. I make kids gamble for them. Wow. I just love Chinese New Year's. So every Chinese New Year's we make dumplings. And you do them by hand, and usually it's like our two best friends are Asian, and so their whole families are around. One's Chinese, one's Vietnamese, and it's just fucking fun. I'm certain there was a time where I thought I was going to get in trouble because I was maybe appropriating the culture too much.
Well, what's the difference between appropriating and celebrating the differences that we all have?
Well, when you're throwing ones on a bunch of Asian kids that are dressed as dragons, I kind of thought I might get in trouble. Oliver Stone was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Ollie." Like,
Yeah, well, Oliver Stone.
by the way, that's a legit, that's
raw.
a real story.
Wow.
I was making it rain on a bunch of Chinese kids we had
and
paid.
Oliver Stone was telling
And
you
Oliver
to chill
Stone was
out.
watching it. He happened to be at the party, and then I just go up to him drunk. I was like, "Yo, my name's Bert. You optioned the rights to my life. If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here today. I'm super happy. Thank you." And he was like, "You were the drunk guy making it rain on those children." And I was like, "That's me." And he was like, "Interesting."
Yeah.
It did not
You
go
paid for this life, baby.
Buddy, you created it.
Yeah,
It was all
this is
you,
your
Ollie.
fault.
Okay, I want to revisit one thing. You
Shoot.
said, I believe in luck more than I believe in hard work.
Yes.
Well, I want to ask you what you think about this. Kobe Bryant had a famous quote that he said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." How do you feel about this type of situation? Because, like, when I heard Kobe say that, I could relate to that. Because there's been times in, like, say, for instance, a skate contest that I may have won where there was a trick I did that almost didn't go right, and I was able to pull it back in and land it where I was like, oh my God, I got so lucky, I almost screwed that up, and somehow I still rolled away from that. But then I thought about it, like, I worked my whole life just to get in that position to get lucky.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just pull a person off the street and they would get lucky enough to land that same thing. I had to work hard enough just to get in the position to almost fuck it up, to figure it out, to fix it, and then to get lucky?
This is a perfect question. Because I don't believe in dumb luck. Although I do often benefit from the dumbest luck in the world. I get the dumbest luck.
But you put yourself in position to get dumb
if you
lucky.
are prepared, and you have to show up. You have to show up. You can't be a dick. You got to be a good person. There's rules to my luck, but you got to show up and you got to put yourself out there.
Does that not qualify as hard work?
Oh no, I think here's the thing is like I just can't quantify someone else's lack of success based on the hard work thing. Right. Because I think we all work hard. I think everyone works hard. Sure. Everyone busts their ass. Everyone works hard.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't get a lucky fucking break. And sometimes your lucky break can just be, getting pulled over by a cop and you've been drinking and the cop goes, hey, hold on. And he goes, sorry, I got another call. And you're like, oh, that changed your whole fucking life. Sometimes your luck is being at the right place at the right time.
Right.
And it's like, a lot of it's just showing the fuck up. I do believe in hard work. I believe in, but is it hard work when you do what you love? Let's see if we can find the luckiest person in Hollywood. I'll say Seth Rogen. Okay? Like, I love Seth Rogen. He is wildly talented. Everything he's done, I've been a fan of, right?
Right.
But if that day he decides I don't want to audition for Freaks and Geeks, I don't really care about it, I'm going to smoke weed today, I'm not going in, and he doesn't meet Judd Apatow, then we don't get knocked up.
Right.
He's not in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
He's not in, those little things happen in life. Those little sliding doors happen in life. And you got to show the fuck up.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Hungry Kid? Like the hungry kid who's like, hey. Just hungry kid.
The squeaky wheel.
Yeah, there's a lot of hungry kids out there that I think that's their luck, is that the luck is that personality.
No, I agree.
Right.
Like to what you just said. That's why I don't think that talent is the talent, because I've seen a lot of talent not pan out. I think the talent is...
Put a face on that. How much talent have you seen not pan out versus pan out? That's where I start.
The ratio is like this, not panned out to panned out. The ratio 100%. Is higher.
It's crazy.
It's all got to work. It's all got to work to pan out.
Talent isn't the talent. Like the commitment is the talent.
Especially when they got
Whatever that
when they
means
got it
in
easy.
Your different category.
Like those natural talent where they just got on the board and they were phenomenal like in 1 year and they're like, I've only been skating 1 year.
Yeah.
You're like,
no, those guys
okay,
never
cool.
make it.
Well, yeah, like you're going to be gone in one too.
Yeah, they never make it because they don't have tenacity. As soon as tough times hit them, they never faced it and it throws them off.
And also you have to enjoy.
Dude, this is like a meta conversation because I'm all these parallels happen in stand-up.
Yeah, for sure.
Those kids that get it easy,
life.
they get it young and they're like, so I knew this was going to happen for me. And then you're like, well, it doesn't happen for everybody.
Yeah.
And when you talk about talent versus opportunities, the talent in stand-up, there are so many. I'll tell you, I'll give you a name right now. Dan Natterman is by far one of the funniest human beings that I've ever witnessed do stand-up. He is so funny, and he's so inventive, and he's so different. But for whatever reason, I'll just say, Dan Natterman has not gotten a lot of the opportunities I've gotten. For whatever reason. I don't know what they are. Dan could probably figure them out. And I'm saying his name so that you Google him, and you see how funny this fucking guy is. But you look at that, and you go, the scale of the people who are succeeding versus the talented. There's so many talented people in comedy that I had to quantify it by luck. I go, you can't tell me that I'm better than fucking Sam Tripoli. I'm not. I've watched us go up on the same stage. He is fucking brilliant. Dan Levy. Guys who are making a living but aren't, you go, I gotta quantify it by luck. Or I'm gonna be sitting in my room and believing I got the goods. I don't have the goods. I'm a regular fucking guy. Hey, I need another drink.
But that's the talent.
I think it's...
In my opinion.
Well, I think it's also the ones who enjoy, like, I tell kids this when they want to know how to get really good at skating. Enjoy trying the trick, not just landing it. The whole thing's fun. Like, flicking your board at the ledge is fun.
Oh, it's the best feeling in the fucking world.
And not to go too weird, but that's why I believe in God.
Oh, this is turning into the best conversation ever.
That's why I believe in God.
Me too.
To me, that's God. Because that's what you don't control. right? Like you can go out and want to film a trick on the streets, or you can go out and want to kill a set and feel like real confident in your jokes and it just doesn't land.
Yeah.
Or I can go to a spot and have a trick that I want to do in mind and I just don't land it. I know I have the ability to land, but I didn't do it that day. I can't control whether I walk away successful or not. Or like a music artist going in the music studio, like one of the biggest artists in the world, they can go into the studio that night and be like, with the intention of, I'm going to make the biggest hit of my life. You can't control that. You might not come up with shit that night.
I am so that fucking mindset. I am like, I know exactly what you're fucking talking about. Do you care about celebrity at all? Like, who would you geek
I'd be
out
lying if, I love being starstruck. I love it. It's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Do I care about it for myself?
Like, if you see a celebrity,
Oh, okay.
do you have any draw to say hi, or do you like...
I'm too shy.
Really?
I'm too shy, but I always will stand back and be like, oh my God, that's so-and-so or whoever.
Really?
Yeah.
We were at Dan Tana's having a parm night where
Oh,
we ordered.
shut the fuck up!
We ordered everything parm, right?
Yes.
All the parms.
Yes.
And the singer from the Black Crowes walked in. And you were just like, I'm going to go say what's up. And you just got up and walked over and ate shit. It was
the worst.
And we all just sat back like a bunch of kids watching somebody like put their tongue on a frozen pole.
Whitney,
But that's the beauty of being a comedian.
Whitney recorded it.
Yeah, she did.
I walked up. Here, in my defense, I'm sitting with Chris. The guy's name is Chris.
Yeah.
And I know that his best friend's name is Chris.
Wow.
So I have a lot of Chris's in my head.
Yeah.
So I walk up, I say, hey man, what's up? I'm a huge fan. Now, if we're gonna be real, I kind of thought he was gonna say, me too.
Oh, wow.
If we're gonna be real, I was wondering if maybe, because we have mutual friends, right? We have a bunch of mutual friends. So I go, real quick, he'll see my face. He'll go, oh, I've seen him on his Instagram. I know that guy, right? I say, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. I'm good friends with Chris. Oh, I'm friends with Chris. Oh, yeah. He goes, thanks. And I went, cool. And he goes, cool. And I went, yeah. He goes, yeah. I go, I'm friends with Chris. And he goes, who? And I said, Chris Robinson. And he goes, I'm Chris Robinson. And I went, I know. And he goes, Chris.
I already felt my stomach.
So bad. It got so bad that I was like, Chris, I got Chris. I go comedian. And now I can't even think of Chris Porter's name because I'm such in a fucking panic mode.
Yeah.
And then I go, Chris. And he goes, Chris? And I go, Chris, comedian, Chris, Kansas City. I'm doing all the fucking, and he goes, Chris Porter? And I go, yep. And he goes, cool. And I went, cool. And I just walked back. And I was like, that did not go well. And Whitney's got her phone up. She goes, oh, we know.
And we were.
It was so fucking bad. Oh, shut the fuck up. These are looking good. Actually, I swear to God, I did not know they were going to, how long?
His stove.
Okay.
The noodles need to be tossed in sesame.
Is this
oil,
Din Tai Fung?
Sesame oil?
salt.
Sesame oil and
Yeah, dude.
No, don't. Okay, hold on.
what were you going to say?
Din Tai fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I need that bowl for something
Okay.
else. Put them back in here.
Yeah.
Do a little sesame oil and salt is right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was so.
Scarf.
I
And
gotta
then
give
put
you
water
props.
in here, and this is how you're gonna make these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sesame oil right
Yeah.
here?
Yep. And then yours is salt.
Okay.
I gotta give you props. You can have full conversation and still remember all the steps to cooking.
Cooking's, you don't cook at home?
I'm very preliminary with cooking.
I love cooking more than anything.
Wow.
If it's the only thing that, like, I'll tell you what, it's the biggest loss we've had since our girls went to college is that I don't get to cook for anyone.
Wow.
Yeah. What's the matter?
It's a lot of salt and sesame oil. It's gonna taste great.
As I was complimenting.
It'll be great.
Being able to
Oh,
cook.
that does smell like a fucking Jolly Green Giant's dick.
Glad you
Being
know.
able to cook as a dude is like a really attractive trait to have. It's not something I can do, but
I love dudes who can cook.
I can identify that that's like a sick modern man thing to do.
It started with me with a Weber grill. I got a Weber grill.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to start cooking for myself. First thing I cooked on my Weber grill, catfish. Bad idea.
Wild.
So it's a
Sick choice.
it's a really sick choice because catfish is is so greasy, it just flamed up like crazy. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's like a Bubba burger.
You gotta, you gotta really like bread it and deep fry it.
Yeah.
And then I got into steaks. I've said this to everyone. If you're interested in cooking, get yourself a cookbook. Jamie Oliver and Bobby Flay were my two guys. Bobby Flay taught me how to cook steaks. I told this to him personally. And Jamie Oliver I've never met, but he taught me everything in between. Like he is just, his show is so sexy. It was him rolling back at like 2 a.m. I'm not even joking. He'd roll in at 2 a.m. His wife was a model, and they had all these model girls. They'd like, all right, I'm gonna make them a little brekkie. All right, who wants brekkie? And they're all drinking champagne. And you're like, I want to be in that life. I want to be in that life. And then they're drinking. And he's like, all right. And you could tell he was buzzed. And the camera crew was like, what? What the fuck are we doing? And he's like, I'm going to put this here, right here. All right. Pop a little OVV. Here we go. And I just got so turned on to cooking. So I was like, that's how you want to live life. You want to roll in with the chick and make them food. I swear to God, in this house, around 5 o'clock, I make everyone food immediately.
Dude,
it's my favorite thing.
You're deadly. I just realized that. You're deadly.
With accents?
No. Well, that's good too, but like, you're deadly. You're funny, and you can cook. Like, your talents apply to life in every aspect. My talent doesn't apply to shit.
In an
Other
apocalypse?
than just when I'm doing it, I'm the only one enjoying it. Like, your talent draws people in, and you're the center of attention. You're deadly.
In an apocalypse, being a professional skateboarder is a hard sell to keep around.
Yeah. No, that's not true. We're tough.
You're like, oh, cool, what are you doing? You're like, kickflip? And they're like, huh? And they're like, I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah, but we can kick the hell out of a zombie.
Do you think our brains are similar? Because when I played a lot of Tony Hawk Skater, I started looking at rails going like, I could fucking slide that.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you guys' brains are way faster. At least, I'm speaking for myself. My brain is very minimally involved in my life.
Here's
I just
a
move my
different
body.
speed.
Move my body.
All right, we're ready to plate, gentlemen. You ready for what I've got? I'm gonna bring it out here. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be fucking good. This is gonna be good. Stacy. These are the Mexican ones. These look so fucking good. I think I can pull them off with my fingers. I think I can. Oh my God, these are gonna be fucking wild. Do I plate them here, Stace?
Yeah, I would do like.
And then we'll just go ham on them, guys.
One here, one in the middle of them. So that you can,
Okay. Oh, they look so good. I'm curious about the.
And don't forget all the dibs.
I got you. Hey, can I get one more? Oh, wow, that was quick.
Hell yeah. Look at that shit.
How did you feel? You took a break off of boozing. Mm-hmm. How great does it feel not to drink?
It was actually amazing. Like, literally, in 50 days, my life, so many amazing things happened in my life that I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I got to say this, and
I'm
know
right there with you. I already know what you're gonna say. When I saw you at Whitney's and I was on my break and you were talking about it, I was like, this guy's my spirit animal. I was like, we would be great friends.
Yeah.
But So sorry.
I love the break of not drinking. It's so for everyone listening. I think this is really cool information to have. It takes 110 days to change your biomarkers. So all the stuff inside your body that you feel is unhealthy right now, give yourself 110 days. You did 50, which puts a huge dent in your health. 50 days of sobriety and clean eating. Like you were doing all of it, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what you were doing.
So I was only eating chicken, fish, fruits, and vegetables. No sauces, no nothing, no grains, no nothing, and no drinking, no smoking, no nothing. So I was as clean as I've ever been.
It's the best thing you can do for your health is give yourself, everyone talks about fasting. Fasting's awesome, I guess, but like for the most part, give yourself a fucking break from yourself and give yourself like fucking 1 month. 1 month will put a dent in a huge thing.
And anybody can say, like, I can quit whenever I want to. Like, have you tried?
Yeah.
Because until you do,
you don't know.
Yeah. Right? And like those first couple days, probably not going to be that easy.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. If that looks fucking beautiful.
Nice work, buddy.
Honestly, be serious. What do you think about my plating? it looks
bomb.
sexy as
Looks
fuck.
bomb.
Yeah.
My whole thing is for young men to watch this and go,
nice.
that's how I get laid. That's it. I swear to God. It's like, if you put this out for a chick and you were like, and think about the conversation, right? Think about you're 25 years old. You just
Okay.
get your first job. You're out of college. First job. You have a stereo system.
College.
Do they choose
That's
the stereo
fucking
systems?
What's that?
College. It's like a. Anyway, and so you just get out of your first pro comp, and. But like I go, you have a great conversation with a chick, and then you played up this. It's super easy to make. I should have walked you through it. It's very easy to make, and then you played it up. It's like you look like a gangster, that chick. Am I right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I would agree.
All right. So where are we starting, gentlemen?
right.
We've got
I'm going brown.
Mexican, we've got Asian, and we got Philly.
What sauce you think?
This is the Mexican one.
I'll start Philly.
I'm going
Where are we at,
Mexican
Philly?
too.
This Philly or that Philly? That's
Oh,
Philly.
This is Philly, and then this is your cheese is right there.
Let me get this guy.
All right.
Oh, nice. I remember my first time.
Yo.
These fuckers eating without me.
That's fucking
me.
good.
Killed it.
That's fucking really good. Yo, Taco Bell. I don't know if you're listening. God damn, you and Panda Express should team up. God, that is really good. That is really good.
That's
What do we think about
fantastic.
Philly?
This is great.
Philly?
The
I'm
little
going-
pepper crunch
try-
in
I'm
there.
going Philly's. I'm
The
going
little
fingers.
pepper crunch made it
Is this
great.
Philly over here?
No, this is cheese in
Made
front
it
of you. Cheese in
great.
front of you. Yeah, you got.
my bad. Then what's that for the wraps?
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, the Mexicans might be the best. I haven't had Asian yet. I haven't had Asian. This is old school. This is how it was meant to happen. I mean, the flavor profile of Asian food is so dynamic. You know what it's like? All food's kissing, and Asian food is French kissing. You're like, well, this is different. I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
The French aren't involved, but
That's sick. I like that.
Oh my God.
I love a good analogy.
Dude, I am all about analogies. Give me a thing in life and I'll give you a great analogy for it.
love it. Exercising.
Exercising is like finger fucking. You gotta move it around or it doesn't work.
I love comedians. I love comedians.
Dude, I love it.
Is your dad funny like around the house?
Non-stop, dude.
Really?
Non-stop. It's
Dude.
like the way I compare it, my analogy is as a skateboarder, when I'm driving down the street in a car and I see a stair or rails or ledges, I'm like, I identify spots. As I'm driving by, I
Right.
see architecture differently and I see spots. My dad, in a conversation, he just sees jokes.
Yep.
So when people are talking, when an opportunity for a joke pops up, his brain highlights that and sees it. No different than we see a skate spot.
Right. I like that you guys don't use your powers for evil against people that like me.
Bro.
Because you guys could roast us out of the building.
I'm the most intimidated around comedians.
But they don't. They won't do it. It's like it's not fair. It's not a fair fight. It's not. You're not going to get roasted around the
Like,
comedians.
I don't want to
when
say
you're not.
nothing. Like,
No, I'm not good at roasting because my shit comes out personal. Like when I roast people, it hurts. And then every time I roast someone comes up to me privately and they're like, dude, I thought we were cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I was making jokes. And they're like,
I was making jokes. And you were like,
I remember,
that means you're really good at it.
I remember,
"This fucking meanie."
you gotta edit the name out, but I remember one time was roasting me. This is horrible. I can't even say it. I feel horrible. He goes roasting me in the green room, and Chris Rock and everyone's there. I was like, easy dude that just bought a Civic. And he was like, huh? And I was like, and he was like, what? And I was like, I guess we'll be getting all the pussy. How are you going to get pussy in a Civic? And I started roasting this car he just bought. But he really liked his car.
But that's
And-
fucking funny.
And then everyone left. Everyone left. And he was like, hey, you don't like my car? And I was like, no, I love your car. And he's like, no, but I showed it to you, and now you're making fun of it. And I was like, I know you're really proud of a Civic. Like I was just saying, like you were proud of a Civic, and then you're like 6'7", so like you kind of don't fit in it. And he was like, should I get a new car? And I was like, oh, this isn't what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you made fun of my teeth. Like what? Like why can't I just go back. And you're fat as fuck. You're bald. Your teeth suck.
Right.
Nice car. And he's like, you don't like my car? And I was like, all right, I'll never roast anybody.
That's funny.
But it's like, I thought as a comedian it was
Oh.
understood that things are off limit. Like everything is on the table.
Unless you're the good guy.
Nothing's off limit.
If you're the good guy, then everyone goes like, well, I thought we were friends. I thought you would be nicer. And you're like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also, you have to, it's got to be funny.
Yeah. Well,
It's got to be funny. It can't just be mean.
did you guys try the rap? Do you want to try the rap? You don't have to. I'm happy that you've tried everything.
I'm so far from rap. Oh, so far
Here.
away. Oh.
It's the peanut butter that sells it.
Oh, of
it's
course.
like only Asians can make peanut butter better. That didn't come. That
peanut
came out of
sauce
my
is
mouth
good.
like I had peanut butter in my mouth. Like Asians fucked with peanut butter and made it better. They were like, no, we get what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
The jelly, no. What if we did a little spicier, like contraption? God, the Mexican ones were fucking fire.
They're insane.
Let me run through my list.
This is like that joint I was talking about earlier.
You were smoking as a fucking.
Yeah, that smoked out the entire section.
Where's the Cubans at?
Cuban cigars? Oh, we got those.
You all right?
We're good with that.
So you guys skating tomorrow?
What's wrong?
No. He might.
Yeah?
I hope so.
Do you wake up like going like, I got to get out there?
Most days, yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you have a certain pair of shoes you wear?
Yes and no. Like, whatever shoes I have broken in, I wear those for whatever, a week
Yeah.
or two, and then on to the next.
Really?
But they're always Nike SB.
Nike SB dunks. Nike SB is a game changer. And they're so elite.
Do I have to be here for this?
Dude, what's the guy? I know you know the guy that went over. I think he was at Nike. He's a skateboarder, and he went over to New Balance. Will you type in the New Balance guy? Someone
Not a
get him.
skater.
He's a skater. Yeah, no, he did what they did with the Nike SB Dunks, and he took it over to New Balance, and the New Balance shoes are fucking awesome.
You might be talking about Tiago, but Tiago was never on Nike.
I think
He was
it's
on
Tim
Adidas.
Andrews. It's Tim Andrews.
Tim Andrews, I don't know who
Tim
that
Reynolds.
is.
Tim Reynolds.
Andrew Reynolds, but no.
Andrew Reynolds.
Andrew was never with
No.
Nike.
Oh, he wasn't.
He was in America.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at
Andrew
that.
Reynolds is the guy who I said earlier, and you're like, I know Andrew Reynolds.
I get fucking
Florida guy.
Listen, I'm not good with names, okay? Edit it out. Just put Joe Rogan's name in there. Jesus Christ.
That's the boss, man.
I think the whole time I was thinking of the guy that fucking went over to New Balance. Because those shoes are they're pretty good.
They are really great looking, especially the pro
I can't
models.
speak
like,
on the shoes, but I can say Andrew Reynolds is the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Andrew Reynolds.
The first time I
JKs.
walked in,
Love Andrew
I walked into a skate shop, I was doing Bert Kreischer, and I was on my feet a lot, and I was wearing, I was wearing, I think, boots. I was wearing boots.
Okay.
What kind?
Fry.
Don't know.
Fry boots.
I know what they are.
They're really, but I was wearing boots, thinking like I'm that guy.
Yeah.
And the guy said,
Boots
"Can
guy.
I introduce you to Nike SB Dunks?" And
Look at
I
those
put on
crispy,
this
dude.
shoe, not this shoe, but I put on this style shoe, and immediately everything felt comfortable. Immediately, and I was like, "All right, that's my shoe for the rest of my life." I remember going in when your shoe was like a sleeker shoe. It was like more of like almost like a boat shoe. Like it wasn't like as
That was the
fat.
10.
It wasn't as fat
was
as
the P-Rod
Chunky.
10.
I remember when
God
your shoe
dang.
came out and they were like, "Yo, you got to try this one." I've tried all of them. It's such an elite shoe, and they don't sell it. You can't get it everywhere that they just sell shoes. You got to get it at a skate shop. And it's
That's
the
sick.
fucking. I think Nike might own shoes right now. Is there like as far as skate shoes?
I actually Googled this. I Googled.
I'm obligated to say yes. They do.
Okay, I'll try to refute it.
Okay.
No, but I did Google recently because, like, when you think about like shoe collectors and stuff,
Yeah.
they just collect Nikes. Like, let's be honest. Like, maybe there's a pair of Adidas, maybe a pair of
They're
like,
only collectible worthy shoes.
right? They just shoe collectors collect Nikes. So I Googled how many Nikes sell per every other shoe, right? Like, it's like four Bud Lights sell for any other one beer.
Wow.
Right?
I love this shit.
So
That's why I love your brain.
Dude, I Googled it, and it was like every 2 seconds, a pair of Nikes is sold. And it's like 20 to 1 or something like that. 20 pairs of Nikes to 1 pair of other shoes.
Can I tell you?
It was like 19 point something.
Hang on. As a comic, and this is inappropriate, say that stat again. Every 2 seconds, a pair of Nikes is sold.
Yeah.
Do you realize how hard they have to work in those sweat factories to make those Nikes? They're selling it every 2 seconds. They're like, they got to make 5 a second.
It's wild.
Like, just to keep up with demand. That's fucking wild.
Savage.
So we're gonna wrap this up. I swear to God. I want to. Like, there's things I want to talk about, like the nuts and bolts about skating.
Let's go.
So walk me down sneaker culture and skating real quick.
Oh, dude, you're always staring at your feet, and like Deion Sanders says, if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. Same thing. You look down, you see your feet. It's the cornerstone of skating.
Yeah.
And where it really hit me as a kid, I always loved shoes. I always looked at shoes. Kareem Campbell always had the best. Casey K. Duffs. Then he started Action, and every design was amazing. He always had the sickest gear, and his shoes were phenomenal. And that set me off on loving shoes, the shape. Like, you can design a shoe so that where your sole comes down and it rounds over, that round over is measured. You can get it sharper, you can get it even like a bigger convex, like you can get down to it, right? It matters. It matters where your big toe, where the pointy part of the shoe is, depending on where you're skating.
Is there a point you remember where, like, and I'm just saying names, I could be wrong, but I remember like DC was like huge at one point. Huge. And then they kind of fell off a little bit. Yep. Do you remember the point they fell off, or why? Do you remember why you felt like they fell off?
I want to say, obviously, it was after the DC video. When was that? That was 2005, the DC video? 2004?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
They probably fell off.
So I remember DC was hot when
once Stevie left, basically, really? I think. Once Stevie went to Reebok, Stevie Williams.
Yeah.
I think that's...
I think it was like a moment where the brand's identity kind of shifted over, and it was like, what image are they going to do? And they were kind of running on fumes, on old ideas, and there were other companies that were popping up.
Well, the truth is, they haven't came back ever. They're still not.
No.
I mean, I would disagree, because when I rode for them with Mikey Taylor, Mike Moe,
Sean
Felipe,
Malto.
Sean Malto, when he rode for him, like that was just before I started riding for him. There was like some heat. Nigel rode for him. There was a big moment.
Nigel's badass. Neen
Williams, yeah.
Fucking badass. Like these are dudes I've watched hour documentaries that I don't know anything about other than the shit I watched. All right, let's talk real quick, and we'll wrap this up. I'm wrapping it up, but real quick, let's talk skate gear. So decks, basically all the same.
Slight variations. But yeah, you get into like your groove, and once you find...
Like you can tell the difference? I'd never tell the difference, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, because like you guys can go, that's what I like, but I'd never get it. It's like when you go surfing and they go, well, I need more rocker. I go, I have no idea what fucking rocker is.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
I think like for somebody getting into skating, it's just get whatever board you think is so sick that it makes you want to bring it everywhere you go. Makes you want to ride it. Whatever that is.
What was my board? I got that's the coolest statement I've ever heard.
The big orange anti-hero?
That I have that. I had one. The board that got me back in was it was an owl. Sickest sticker I ever had. Toy machine. I know
it was an owl.
But it wasn't
the Santa Cruz.
No, it was an owl, and it was fuck me. But I got it because it's a bigger board.
Yeah.
And then I got great fucking wheels.
Owl on skateboard, basketball, graphic.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's
Please.
It's not elements. It's not imagine. It's like a one word like that. Like
Dark room?
No.
I really thought I had it. Now I'm plumb out of ideas.
God damn it.
Ooh, God. Temple University.
No, I don't know.
But I got it because I liked the picture. So, and then I was like, well, is that the right board for me? And he's like, well, you're a big guy. It's a big board. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then I got nice rolling wheels. I loved them. Trucks, does it matter to any the regular
Those
guy?
are probably, I would argue, the most important.
Really?
Yeah.
The most important. Like,
Because you want it to be intuitive to how you thought they should turn, right? Because if you think that they're going to turn fast and they turn a little slower, right? You're like leaning off the board. So you want them to match.
Do you guys have a longboard at all?
no.
Ew.
That's like asking a NASCAR driver if he has an RV.
Yeah.
Like, what? It has nothing to do with anything. They have engines and they have wheels. It has nothing to do with anything that I do.
I felt like I asked a porn star if he sucked his own dick. He's like, no, I have people to do that for me. What are we talking about? That might be the best question I've asked all fucking day.
I'd rather be caught checking my MySpace.
Yeah, like, what?
Oh, fuck. So are we friends?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is fucking awesome. Gentlemen, I appreciate you doing this. Thank you so
Salute.
much.
Hell yeah.
This has been a fucking blast.
Thank you,
You
brother.
know I'm obsessed with what you guys do, and I'm kind of obsessed with you guys as men. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the meal.
It was fantastic.
God
Thank
bless.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.